Alrighty guys, we're going to start something here. I've been showing you my onions a whole bunch. They need to get into this garage probably tomorrow. They've been laying on their sides for the last 4 or 5 days. It's time to move them on in. Let me show you what we got to do. Alrighty. Everything that you see right here is going to have to be moved. We're going to have to restack stuff, move things around. My rack, my drying rack that I use is right here. I need to get two, I think they call it sawhorses or whatever. I got to put them here, stack them here, and I'll lay that on there. And then we will get our onions. But I will get the onions in the morning when it's cooler. All right, for now, it's going to be good enough. I'll have to fine-tune, move stuff around. Look who shows up. Hi, happy. Tomorrow morning, we get the onions. We'll bring them in here. We'll get this all set up and bring it along. Here's one of those black wasps. Mud dauber. All righty, we're in a roll. We'll see you in the morning. All righty, guys. I lied to you. We got rain possibly moving in. All this rain coming straight up in the Gulf of Mexico is spotty, but the spotty comes right above me directly. And we can't have that. These onions got to stay dry now. So, yeah, we're pulling the onions. Well, we're not pulling them. We're going to put them in the bucket and get them in the garage. And when you're doing this, don't bang them up. You don't want to bruise them. Alrighty, as you can see, I left 2 right here. And they're still green. There is some black, dryness kicking in on it. But we're going to go ahead and just leave this thing in here for a little bit longer and see if we can get a little bit more growth out of it. As long as they're not looking like these, this can still grow. Oh. You guys hear that thunder? Come from right. Let me move the camera. Come from right around there. Huh. All right, let's keep getting these things in. I'm going to show you. Look at the size of these onions. There, man, guys, these are beautiful. These are store-bought size onions, easy. Of course, you got a little small one, which is great, but still. Got a couple of those. All right, let me get these in. But here's the ones that are left. I believe I've got 18 onions. Oh, my garlic is still there. Got 18, and they look really good, and they're still green. So I'm not plucking them until I see more of a falling over, or if I make the fall over. Just trying to make them grow some more. They do need to be watered, so if it rains, great. I do see how you see this one start to fall over right here. That's on its own. So this one's probably pretty close to being on its way. I like to, any of the dead, as you can see right here, I just like to take it off. I just feel it, like I said before, it just gives the onion, see how that's starting to fall on its own, and this one too. So we may be out on the onions growing, and we'll just go from here. But they're looking good. That's a nice size one. All 3 of those are really nice. Those 2 are nice. Look at these things. I mean, here's my hand. I can't even go around it, and I'm there. So that's softballs. I like the way this one. See what this one weighs out at. Alrighty, let's go ahead and head in and I'm going to show you what I do next with all my onions. Here we go. Remember how I told you before that I folded the ends over so that they would dry up? Okay, can you see how this one still isn't quite dried enough yet? What I usually do is I'll go back up here and I'm just going to take off. Actually, I'm not going to take off nothing because that's still green. If you don't let these things dry up the proper way, then you'll get a rot inside the onion. You don't want that. So for right now, I'm going to show you one here that I can see that's pretty much dried up. Normally, when I'm done, I will cut the onion about right here after I'm complete. I'm not going to do that right now. I still want things to dry out a little bit more. I got a bucket down here, and I'm just cutting them, and that's all I'm going to do. So I'm leaving it to dry out just a little bit more. I'll take it, set it on my drying rack. And there we go. Keep right on going. That one looks good. Basically, I'm leaving, what is that, 5 inches. And that's going to be great. And that will dry up right into the onion really nice. Just look for the green. I'm just trying to get rid of some of the stuff that gets in your way. Don't peel these sides off. Leave them alone. Another thing you can do too, and I should have done that in the first two, I cut the roots and I leave just a little tail on there. Give them a trim. Get rid of it. Let's go do these two. Alrighty guys, here you go. I've got them all on the board. I have 113 here, and I have 18 still out on the flower bed or the garden bed, and we have eaten some already. So we're really close to, I think that would be somewhere around 131, and I think I said 135 or 136 is what I planted. Here you go. They're looking really good. Look at that. Nice onions. I have my fan going. All we're trying to do is push air across these. You don't want it to be stagnant air. In fact, I'll probably move it to like a medium speed. There we go. And they will sit here for probably, I am going to guess, maybe 3 weeks, 2 weeks. It just depends. And I will go from here, guys. There we go. They look good. There's several of them in here that look really good. And the biggest ones are still out there. Look at that. Now, what I did want to say is you're going to see, I'm going to go with like 60% of the onion that still have a long, what do you call that? Feather type stuff. You see that right here? That's because they still showed a little bit of green in this area. They were dry here, but I clipped that off. So I took all my clippings that I have here, and then that goes in the compost pile. But you can see that they're still there. These will dry off even more, and once they dry off more, then I'll probably cut them. As you can see, it's already got a bend. I'll probably cut it like right there. You want like 1 inch to 1.5 inches from your cut to the onion, and that'll have a good seal. But you do not cut it until these are 100% dried. Until they're dried like what these are right here. This is what you're looking for, and that's when you cut it. Now, I do know there's other drying processes that you can do. Everybody does it different. This doesn't mean that I'm 100% right. It doesn't mean 100% wrong. But some people hang their onions. You know, I've seen people take an onion, bigger hole than this, and they'll stick it through there, and they just let it lay like that, all the way, so it's dangling like this. I've seen everything. Whatever works for you is what you need to do, okay? You know, this is all about learning, teaching, helping people do something. It may help somebody else in the long run, trying to preserve their onions by doing it this way. So, who knows? All right, guys, we're going to go. Y'all have a great day. Keep the fans running. See you later.